up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Big XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
And y'all know what it is and what we do. We give y'all some of the country's best country rap videos. But not only do we give them to you, but we give you our opinions, our expert opinions, and our expertise on these visuals and these songs, and let you know what we think about it. But also, to make it fun, we drop the links in the comments area, in the description area. That way you can watch the videos and let us know how you feel about what we say. Now, every artist we give you is not a country rap artist, but they are artists that we feel like that the country rap community will appreciate. So bear with us. You don't have to hit us with, oh, no, they're not country rap. Now, before we get too deep in this thing, I want to say shout out to the two people that always click thumbs down. Like, y'all really be on y'all goddamn job.
They've been slacking lately.
It's like they but then they'll come back, then they leave, then they come back, then they leave. But I appreciate that. The fact that you watch so much and dislike so much, you must be looking for something. Maybe it's the different hats that I wear. Or I don't know. Something brings your ass every episode to click dislike. And I appreciate that. I really do. My grandfather told me that if ain't nobody disliking, then you ain't doing something right, because people can't like every damn thing.
I agree with that.
So it's okay. It never bothers me when somebody hits that thumb down. It always amazes me that a person takes the time to. I've never hit thumbs down on anything in my life. Never.
Oh, well, I'll hit thumb down real quick. Like
really?
Like instantly. Especially if it's trash.
I ain't got that kind of time. I ain't got that kind of time, bro. If I don't like it, I ain't got time to hit. That's another second I gotta waste to hit that shit. I'm out.
I will hit thumbs down and comment, this is trash.
Oh, well, I guess we're getting the energy that you put out.
I guess so.
I guess I can't be mad then. I promise you, bro, I've never blocked anyone. I've never hit a thumbs down. I don't know. Have you ever blocked anyone?
I stopped blocking people. I've unblocked everybody that I did block.
But you have blocked people before?
I've blocked several people, but I don't want that energy anymore, so I got rid of it. I stopped blocking. I've even asked my wife if I could reach out to people that have blocked me.
Really?
Yes, and she said, "Don't do it yet. Wait." But I'm trying to let go some bad energy that I'm holding on to, so I'm waiting until she says it's okay to do so.
Man, I promise you. I've gotten cursed out. People threatened to come see about me. All kind of shit. You know, I drop my address. I drop my whatever you want from me, but money. If you got a problem with me, I tell you, look, I'm not gonna do all this goddamn typing.
Right.
We can talk about it, or if you see me, then it is what it is. And I'm not no badass. I'm just saying I ain't finna block you. I block you. This shit ain't even real. This is not real. It's like Dave Chappelle said. Like Dave Chappelle said, you know, like I heard they was hating on me on Twitter, but I don't give a fuck. It's not real. I don't care. If, you know, I want to be liked. I want to feel like we're doing a good job. I want to feel like we're appreciated. But I don't really care if you don't like me, because you probably don't even know me for real. So,
that makes sense.
So, you know, hey man, y'all probably think I'm tall. I'm not. I drink a lot and I smoke. Now that shit is real. That's real.
Let's come out your mouth though. You said that. You stated that.
Yeah, but
we talking about speculations and, you know, them going off thinking they whatever. Like sometimes that shit does bother me, and when I hear it, I get offended. Like what made you think that? Like what energy I was giving off that made you think that? And then I'm like, I'm not even trying to change your mind. I just want to know why you thought that, just so I can know what I'm dealing with.
You know what though? When people tell me they don't like me, I will find myself trying to change their mind. I will do that. If they're willing to have a real conversation with me. Now, I'm not trying to change your mind on no goddamn keyboard, because I'm probably going to type some shit that's going to sound... Matter of fact, it was one time, and this has happened. I'm offending people who might know a little bit about my history. I used to host a show called Our Nation.
Right.
One of the first ever independent video shows out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
Salute to
on
Our
television.
Nation.
On
television.
Yes.
It was on the entire state of Georgia. We ran for 2 years. We done over 70 episodes. But anyway, so the first time I got some hate, a person was criticizing me for wearing Old Navy shirts.
Okay.
And that bothered the fuck out of me, number one, because at the time I thought Old Navy was the wheel.
Right.
So I bought a bunch of Old Navy and I'm showing up thinking I'm killing it because I got all this Old Navy.
Right.
So for somebody to openly criticize my Old Navy shit, I'm like, what the fuck? What? But then I'm like, well, how does this person not know if Old Navy is sponsoring me? And if Old Navy is sponsoring me, why would I not wear it? Because this individual, okay, that's fine. So then the second person got at me like, man, you know, I watched the show, man. You lame as hell. And I'm like, what? I have never thought I was lame. Now, there's some things I do that might be viewed as lame, but I really don't even know what lame is. Right. So some of the things that people do that is cool, I think is lame. Right. So lame is, there is nothing universally lame other than maybe raping. A rapist is lame. A child molester is lame.
That is below lame.
Yes. Yeah. But other than that, I don't think there's nothing that's universally lame. Like, to me, masturbating is lame. I'm sure a lot of people watching this show will not agree with me.
Right.
I'm sure there's a lot of pocket pool players out there.
Right.
So, with that being said, hey man, and this was early internet days. So this person said I like, bro, I bet, sir, ma'am, whatever you are, name on the keyboard, if you met me for real, I bet you wouldn't think I was lame. So that evening, I went to a Wu-Tang Clan show, right?
Right.
And I didn't, I said I'm going to the Wu-Tang Clan show, whatever. Come holler at your boy, right? Because actually, I think we had a promo table there. So the next day, and this let me know early on that you can't win. The next day, this person got in the comments area and like, look, I stood beside you last night for 10 minutes. And I further think that I don't not only think you're lame, I think you're super lame. I stood beside you for 10 minutes and I listened to your conversation, and yes, you are lame. They didn't introduce themselves, nothing. They stood there like a weirdo, right, and listened to me talk to someone and came back and tell me again I'm lame. Now, how lame are you to not say, hey, I'm the guy who thinks you're lame? Right. That you, to the point where I'm like, you know what, I can't win. Because I'm like, maybe this, because I really was mad. And I was like, I would have punched your ass in the throat if I knew you were standing beside me. To come back and say that. But then I'm like, this person probably wasn't even standing beside you. Right. So, but that lets me know, like, you know, hey, man, we come on here and we do our best and we appreciate everybody who supports the show. And I really appreciate the person who gives us the 2 likes, the 2 views, just to click thumbs down. But I would like to know what they don't like. Because if it's something valid, I would fix it. They might say
we can't fix it.
They might say, Big, talk less. I'll talk less. No. Big, wear baldy. No, I mean, I'm just saying I would try. Like, but you can't please everybody. Okay, man, let's get into it, man. I'm talking about absolutely. I'm so excited. I'm excited. You know why I'm excited. We ain't even gonna talk about why I'm excited.
It ain't even game day and you're excited. It's the day before.
Man, listen, man. And I'm gonna get to these videos. Everything in my world is A-OK right now. My Bulldogs is Coco. What are my Bulldogs right, Coco?
he said you don't wear that ugly ass chain again.
Coco, what are we, Coco? My Dallas Cowboys, we're 5-1. My Dodgers are going to the NLCS against the Braves.
They're playing in the game. They're playing in the series. It's the best of 7 for this one.
Best of 7.
Yeah, it should be.
You know what happened last time y'all played the Dodgers? Best of 7.
I do.
Y'all made that crucial. The Dodgers scored 100 runs on y'all in the first inning.
We was up. Weren't we up in that series and then y'all came back?
Y'all were up 3-1.
Yeah, we was up in that one. It's a different year this year, fam. We ain't got Fultonevich. He gone now.
But guess what? You know what y'all ain't got? Y'all ain't got Acuna.
This is true. Oh, Soler, because he's hurt. He got COVID. So we hurting.
So, but you know what? And I got it. And first of all, let me not hate. I'm from the A. It's my area. And I love the Braves. But I like the Dodgers more. And if anybody want to know, like, people like, you ain't never been no damn LA. Why you like the Dodgers? I won't even get into it on the show, but if anybody want to know why I love the Dodgers, I'll be glad to explain offline why I like the Dodgers.
Well, I'm a baseball fan, so I respect good talent. And the Dodgers is stacked full of it. And now that Cody Bellinger is actually starting to warm up, it's kind of scary. So, I mean, it should be a good series, though. As long as they don't nobody tank it or mail it in early, we should go 7.
Yeah, I think so. And hopefully, I haven't heard anything whether Muncie's going to be back or not.
You know, Muncie being out and Soler being out is even. So but y'all still got a team full of all-stars, so that shit's scary.
And you know who had Trey Turner has not even crunk it up.
Oh my God.
He won the National League batting title.
He's our issue. He's always been a thorn in our side when he was with the Nationals. So that for us to see him for 7 games that are crucial is a problem for us. I wouldn't be surprised if we walk him every time he came up.
Hey, the man is only hitting 158 in the playoffs.
We ain't trying to let him warm up either, so we might just walk his ass.
And I'm glad Mookie done turned it on.
Mookie is Mookie, bro. Mookie, one of the top 3 players in the league.
So, hey, man, it's going to be a good series. Go Dodgers. And if the Dodgers lose, I'm rooting for the Braves. So I'm kind of torn. So I ain't hating. But it's always fun to me because you love the Braves and my son loves the Braves. So to me, that's what sports is about. Cheering against your friends.
Yeah.
That makes it fun.
Yeah. And when you can make it civil and you ain't fighting or doing other dumb shit, yeah.
You know, I love Coca. And Coca and my son-in-law are Alabama fans. So when it happens, and it's very rare that it happens, I got to give it to them.
That is true.
So Coca, I tell you what though, Coca, since you're going to say that, and then we get to the video. Coca, if we win the national championship, I'm sending you one of those necklaces and you got to wear
it. That's something he got to agree to now. And speaking of what you just said, Alabama may have lost 5 games in the last
5 years.
Might be 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, damn. That's a crazy ass record. You can't be mad at it.
That's why I'm taking the opportunity to kick them while they're down.
Oh yeah, when they're down, that shit's a bulletin board. You speak real loud. Look at your ass. Y'all lame as hell. Y'all got a loss.
Hey man, you know I've been holding this shit in. I've been holding it in now. I know Coca, my stepson Shane. I know they're gonna get
Sam Peezy. He right there too. You know he's a diehard Alabama fan.
When they get the opportunity, they're going to remember these few weeks.
Oh, for sure.
And they're going to be in my inbox, and and I'll deserve it, but it's okay. It's okay. Because y'all don't know the mental torment that I get when I just been wanting to see that thing say Alabama lost. I done waited like 5 years. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, man, look, let's get into it. All right, man. Enough sports. All right, first video up today is by a gentleman who goes by the name of Shawn Douglas. All right. And this joint features Frank Gwalla, and we've reviewed Frank Gwalla before. And the name of this joint is Down Yonder. And it was filmed by Carson Davis and Justin Booker. Now, what I really liked most about this video was the settings. They had various settings. They had a jet ski setting. They had where it looked like a backwood tailgate type of, I don't know, it's have to be a word where you call them, you get all the trucks in the line and y'all turn the lights on, y'all just do crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be a word. I don't know what that's called, because I thought it was bonfires, but I don't see no goddamn bonfire.
Right.
So whatever you call those parties where the trucks are in the line and people just out there dancing and drinking, they got one of those party scenes actually filmed inside a rodeo on the actual rodeo surface. Man, I thought all the different settings were dope. And there's something I'm gonna say at the end of my review about the settings that made me appreciate them more when I got to the end of the video. Now, I really, really like the beat, but, and this is something you might touch on, I might be wrong. I like the beat. It was a mellow beat. It had a nice little bass drop, but the bass hit kind of weird to me. And I don't know if that was a mixing thing or if that was my speakers, but it was making my speaker pop. And it wasn't like a low. So I don't know what that was. And that doesn't happen on every song. So that song had something going on with the bass that was affecting my speakers. Maybe you could tell me. Now, I definitely like the content by both those guys. Both those guys was actually kicking it down south, southern style, talking about good living, having fun in the old country town, country state, country city. And that I really appreciated because it seemed like a fun, family-orientated video with just the fellas getting together doing their thing. Now, there was a line that I really liked by my man Shawn Douglas that said, I got a bottle of Jack, a Marlboro pack, and a big old sack. Now, that, I'm with it. I'm with that. You can keep the Marlboro pack.
Yeah.
But the fact that he rhymed bottle of Jack, Marlboro pack, and a big old sack, I really appreciate that. I'm gonna mess up somebody's bar every episode. And he's probably like, that is not how I said it. I know it ain't. But I put focus on the words that rhyme. Pack, Jack, sack. Down yonder. I like that. I like that.
Well, I think the bass that you were hearing, the bass sounded like it was, this is some technical talk, it was centered, but it was stacked. So I think because it was stacked, it was hitting harder. It was hitting double hard. And it wasn't just a bass, it was also a kick on top of it. So whenever it hits and the bass was humming already, it probably was making your speakers pop. But aside from that, it was a dope beat, and I thought it was a good record. Video wise, and I'm gonna come back to the audio. Video wise, I wasn't mad at the wardrobe. I did like the drone footage. I wasn't mad at that either. The scenes were all okay. I liked the scenes from the rodeo because it was actual people riding horses and shit, and it looked like it was kind of painful because a lot of them was hitting their head and their neck and shit was whopping around. But I mean, that's their lifestyle. That's what they do. But it was authentic. It had lots of colors in certain parts, and it was just random events, just people out and about. Like, I wasn't mad at what the videographer did. Good scene selection, good angles, etc. The audio, though, there were 2 vocal effects for both of the vocalists, and both of those effects were off. And you can hear it in there, and when they start with their harmonies, you will hear like a eh. It's like they had to tune that, and they were trying to tune both of them to the same tune, and they were not in tune. One was echoed and chambered, and one was compressed with a shadow, but and both of them had a Hall effect on it, and it was. And this is all technical shit, and I might be using the wrong technical terms, but whatever it is that I was hearing, I didn't like the effect. I still like the song. I still like the harmonies. I still like the beat. I still like what they presented. It's just on the technical side, I probably would have done a little something different with the audio instead of doing it that way. And I may have even had 1 or 2 of them layered, especially in the hook. Just since they were doing this singy rap type stuff, it would have made sense just to make it there and have it all harmonized. But it was a good effort. I really, which one was Shawn Douglas and which one was Frank Gwalla? Because the Frank Gwalla that we did, it was an animated video with Kyle Rogers, and I don't remember I don't know what he looks like in real life. So which one of them was Frank?
All right, Frank Gwalla is the gentleman with the hair.
With the red shirt. Okay, cool. All right.
He had the hair, and the guy with the beard, that's Shawn Douglas.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. Well, I like what both of them bring. I like their styles. I don't know. Is this country rap? Is this the example of what country rap is? I don't think so. But I think people that listen to country rap will like this song because the bass hits, and all of y'all got shit that want to hit, like in your trucks or in your cars. So this will be something you need to put in your rotation for sure.
Yeah, man. Again, Shawn, it appears that he sings, but he seems like he's also is an affluent rapper. So I like the way he blends his style. And Shawn actually looks like a star. He rocks the hat. He's got the body with the red beard. I'm looking forward to hearing actually more from both. Because, you know, with the other record we reviewed on Frank Gwalla, we were both impressed. And he didn't let up on this one. So shouts out to both of them for a good video. But you know what made me really like this video even more?
What's that?
Did you watch the end of the video?
Yeah, with all the credits and the thank yous.
Did you read them?
I read some of them. I didn't read all of them.
Now, I've never seen this in the video before. I'm sure it's been done, but I've never seen it. And I'm just going to paraphrase. Basically, the video says, we want to say thank you for making this zero budget video possible.
Right.
They thank the person who allowed them to use the place to have the party and use the jet ski. They thank all the people individually for being part of 97 takes.
No, hell no.
Whether you were holding gear, whether you were doing whatever the case may be, they thank all those people. They put 97 takes.
You got me fucked up.
They thank the people who own the property that the rodeo was at for allowing them to film on the property and also film during an actual rodeo. And last but not least, they thank the guy you see the guy who's doing the worm and all the crazy dancing and the flips?
Yeah.
They thank that guy. Bro, that to me made me like, you know what? I'm rocking with them. Because very few people will actually put that in their video.
Right.
Because that within itself took up almost a minute.
Yeah, it's like adding credits to the video. And you typically don't see that.
Yeah. And you're adding credits of people who no one knows but their family and friends. That is really showing appreciation. That's something we was talking about in the last episode. We was talking about church. Sometimes, man, it's just about showing your appreciation.
Yeah.
No matter how big or how small. If someone does something they don't normally have to do, it's cool to say thank you, but a public thank you makes people feel like it really matters.
Right. I agree.
That within itself made me damn near want to put this in one of the categories for videos of the year, but maybe we'll come up with an underdog video. I don't know. We gotta start working on these categories.
No, I did a whole list of them some bitches today.
Yeah, you need to send them to me because we gotta start working on this.
I did standards though. So if you want to do the extras like Hustler of the Year and all that other stuff, you can add that. I just did the standard categories like Song of the Year, Video of the Year, Female Artist of the Year, that type of shit. I didn't do anything.
We're gonna do Female Artist of the Year. Why
not? We're gonna do female and group. I mean,
we know who's gonna win.
Do we though? This is not on us.
Okay.
This is not on us, bro. And I think we should only do a percentage. Us, maybe our vote may count like 20%. The rest of that shit need to go out to the fans.
Okay, let me say this, then we'll get to the next video.
Okay.
Look, if we got certain people in this award, now, are we going to give the people the names or we're going to allow people to nominate?
I think we should give the people the names.
We're going to give them our nominations.
We probably do. We don't interrupt it.
You know what? We'll talk about
review.
this.
No, we can do it on here because they got the people are part of the process. I think we should nominate people, and then I think we should get about 5 to 10 people, and they nominate people too, and then we pull from that because the nomination list is only going to be so long for each category. But it's got to be people that have been participating with us, people that are in the chats every week. Like those people we would ask first because they deserve it. We should ask them first because they've been there for us. So we know that they've been there for the genre. So we're trying to give back as a collective. But our vote should only count for a small percentage. The rest of that shit comes from the fans. So, and if we got to throw it out there and we talking about female, if it's Katie Noel versus Savannah Dexter, and then we throwing in Shelby K and Sarah Ross, like their fans need to vote for them. If their fans don't vote, then it's an L for whoever. It's going to be an L for everybody else because it can only be one winner.
Okay, look, I just got a question. I'm gonna use me as an example, right?
Right.
One time, there was a shout out, rest in peace, Miss Dee Dee Shosheta. Dee Dee Shosheta done an award show. That sounded for Dee Dee Shosheta, but rest in peace to her. Man, she was. If you're in the Atlanta media scene, you definitely know Dee Dee. And Dee Dee done an Atlanta Cultural Award one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what it was named. I have it somewhere over there, right? And she done a community service award. Okay. And I looked at the list of people, and that was when I was really out doing open mics, television. I was doing a lot.
Okay.
Okay. And I looked at the people that I was against. I knew I was going to win this award. Right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, the week of the award, they added one person. Somebody named Afeni Shakur.
Oh.
Who I had never seen do anything in my career.
you took that L. Okay.
I didn't know who she was. I ain't never seen her do nothing in my community.
Right.
I ain't no giving birth to a legendary MC. Just shoot you past hardworking people. And then they say, oh, well, she's coming to get her award. I'm here too. I'm here. So anyway, I'm just saying, I hate these awards.
Right.
That, say for instance, I'm just use, I don't even want to use no name because then they're going to say, well, hey, just say we got MC Kitty Cat.
Right.
Rap, who has put out 15 songs in 2021.
Right.
And then we got MC Sweet Puss.
Right. God damn, no. How do we go there?
I do not know why that came out, Mama.
Sweet Puss.
I said, no, why? No, why?
Okay.
So she put out one record, right?
Okay.
But all Sweet Pussies fan vote, and she wins. Is that fair to MC Kitty Cat?
Yes. Because
it is?
Yes, they need to have their fans vote for them. There is no bias.
Okay, if you say that's fair, then
I mean, we have our votes. Like I said, our votes count for 10, maybe 20%. But the fans got to come in and they got to vote the rest of the way.
We're gonna have to create a committee like Bob, D, Coca, Heather. Sure. We're gonna have a committee on this thing because I just hate when they have these awards and you see these big names and then you have this obscure person win. You like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Well, if it's fan based and your fans didn't vote, it is what it is at that point.
But say Kitty Cat is doing her thing and maybe her fans don't watch the Country Rap Report. But Sweet Puss is always watching.
Then that ain't on us then. That's still on the artist. The artists need to be directing the traffic over there so they can have people to vote.
We got to figure out how to do this thing, man. We got to figure out how to do it. Get the categories together and holler at some of these labels, especially if they got people nominated.
For sure.
So, all right, man. Next video up is by them Lowklass Lingos. We got Low-Key.
Were you finished with I mean to cut you off. Were you finished with
I was through with Shawn Douglas and Frank Gwalla.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, I jumped in on the other stuff after.
All right.
All right, we got LOWKEY and D.BOONE, and the name of this joint is All My Life. All right. Immediately, the first thing that caught my attention was this hook. That hook hit me in my chest, bro. Now, you're talking about not knowing which one was Shawn Douglas and which one was Frank Gwalla. Right. I wasn't sure who was D.BOONE and who was Low-Key.
I still don't.
But whoever done the hook, and they start out with the hook, they hit me in the chest, bro. I really, really felt that hook. I felt the delivery of the hook, not only what they were saying, but the way it was delivered. I felt that in here. I felt like they was talking about a portion of my life. And to me, that record is about what country rap or struggle rap is all about, because that was just some truth telling in that hook. All right, now the video, and also the thing I liked about it was it appeared that they created kind of a jail setting because I think those are Party City suits.
Damn, another plug. We didn't get Party City as a sponsor, bro.
So, and I might be wrong, but some of that looks more like fencing.
Right.
And I don't think they would let them shoot the video in the jail.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
But
not even a closed jail.
But I give the person who put the video together props from capturing the moment and making it feel right. Even all the way down to where there's a scene where the guy's rapping and he's under a visitor sign. So I really, really give them credit for making that feel super authentic. But, you know, we spoke about Lowklass Lingos a while back. And the one thing that I'm noticing about them, that they are very, very talented. And I think the last time we talked about them, we mentioned that, you know, we need a little, maybe names on the screen until they become bigger artists and people recognize their face or recognize their vocals or their style or whatever the case may be. Because in this video, I think both the gentlemen are very, very talented. But I would like to know who's singing that hook. But the person singing the hook actually had bars too.
Agreed.
And they both had heartfelt bars. I just would like to be able to credit each member by their name with what they're doing.
I think, okay, I need you to remember a song for me because I don't remember the name of it. It was one of ours. It was a Homeboy song. It's one of my favorite songs. I can't remember the title. What was Homeboy's group? Was it Victims to
Society?
Okay, him and they had a song. What was the song that I liked that had the Stevie Wonder sample? Struggling. This song had the same chords as Struggling. It's the same Stevie Wonder song.
Really?
Yes, that might be why you were pulling into it. You was gravitated towards it because it has a history for you. But when it first comes on, you'll hear the similarity and you'll be like, okay. Because when I heard it, I was like, oh damn, that's a Stevie track. But somebody used it as a reference and built around it. It wasn't exactly a sample. But the first dude with the raspy voice, he had a good flow. The second dude, and also the dude who did the hook, his singing voice in the verse was better than his singing voice in the hook. But I felt like the hook needed a female in it just so it can balance both of their raspy and deep voices, just for harmony's sake. But the vocals, and how can I say this? This is some production stuff. The second dude's voice should have been stacked, and his vocals should have been harmonized, so he should have been layered. The layering should have definitely came in the hook, but he can actually sing. He can hold notes. He's got a tone in there, but the tone is more raspiness. So they should have balanced that with at least a 2-part harmony. I didn't hear any of that. But I think if they had done that, they would have set the song off a little bit more. But the lyrics were there. They had definite bars. It wasn't, your stereotypical stuff that we do hear over here in country rap. It was a good presentation. I wasn't too crazy about the drone shit though. But I liked the scene where they were, but that wherever they were with the rocks shaped like that, it looked weird, but I wasn't too crazy about that footage. I think they probably could have been without that and did more of the jailhouse scene. And it looked like the dude was writing a letter to his homeboy, expressing his shit that he was dealing with in the jail, sent it to him, and then the dude got it in the mailbox and was reading it out loud. So it was like a chronological order storytelling. I'm okay with that part. I still need to hear more. I don't know who's who. I don't know who's LOWKEY or D.BOONE. But I like what I got from both of them. It was a good presentation. And it also makes me wonder, there was a D.BOONE in the Georgia Boys. And it makes me wonder, is that the same D.BOONE? Because I don't really remember what the Georgia Boys look like. Okay. But I actually like the rock scene. The drone scene of them on top of the rocks. Uh-huh. I actually was digging that scene. I thought it was really, really cool. Well, I'm scared of heights, so that kind of hurt my balls when I saw it. It was really weird seeing that. There was a big field scene. I like the field scene too. The field was kind of cool. I don't know what that was growing. Was it tobacco or what was that? Kind of like weed leaves, but I know them damn well ain't no weed field that big. Weed's higher than that. It wouldn't be. No, that we would have been stalky. That's not that wasn't weed.
I wish it would. They probably did too. But all in all, look, it is funny that you just said that because I just hit homeboy and told him to send me. I'm hitting him now. See, that's homeboy. I'm talking to him.
Right.
I'm asking, can you send me Struggling? Do you have I want to hear that tonight.
Yeah, that's a classic that never was given classic treatment.
I might play that at my 5 o'clock wake up on Vico.
Oh, I want it. If you send it to you, I want it.
I will send that to you. I had to play that at 5 in the morning. Speaking of Bigo, Dirty Radio. Follow me on Bigo. I'm waking their ass up at 5 in the morning, getting y'all to 5 at 5. For real.
I thought you was off tonight.
No, this is my weekend.
The weekend to work.
To real, yeah.
Oh damn. Okay.
You know what though? I appreciate when I work on the weekends. It's fun. I get more done when I work than I do when I don't.
I got you.
And I ain't gonna say why, because All right, man. Next video up. Hey, man, this seems like it's becoming a reoccurring theme. Next video up is my man Samson, and the name of this joint is 46 equals 13. I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna let you take it over. And I say this every time we review Samson. My boy got bars.
Yeah.
And he filmed it. What do you call this shit? Shit like a damn sitcom. I never seen a video shot like this. It's like he was shot like sitcom style. Like it looked like live, like I was expecting people to clap like a live studio audience or some shit. It was some different type of video shit. Did you notice that?
I did, and I'm comfortable with him doing it. Very few people can do it though, but because of his conversational style of rapping, it would only work for those type of people. If it was, let's say, Simple Man or Hard Target, this wouldn't work for them because he raps like he's talking to you. And I said this in almost every review that we've done of him. Like it's a conversational piece, and you can understand every word of it. And he's rhyming with it. So it's as if it's some sort of Shakespearean play and he's putting his words to rhythm. And I love it. I'm probably going to say something real controversial, but one, I love the merch.
Yes,
part one.
That shirt was dope.
Yeah. And I looked it up and hopefully Samson is watching and he will send us a shirt so we can rock it. Part one of this was dope. Part two, when the beat changed, was even doper. This dude got so many bars and he's on such a different level. And I'm saying this with confidence. Samson is better than Tom McDonald.
That's not controversial.
Well, the Hangover game might come for me, but they're going to have to, I can show you receipts. Every single review that we've done of Samson is clear as day. It's a conversational piece between you and him. And he's relaying facts. Or he's relaying his opinion, and it's no holds barred straight there, and he's still punching you in the face with bars. And the beats are dope. I think it's the beats that get him over on Tom because Tom's beat selection be weak as fuck. But yeah, I'm confident that this dude, if he had any type of machine behind him, he would be just as out there as Tom McDonald for sure.
I'm not gonna argue that point. Because Samson is the truth. And the one thing I said about reoccurring, y'all really just don't like goddamn Joe Biden, boy. y'all really just don't like Joe. And again, every time I say this, I feel like I have to say, I'm not saying I like him.
Right.
I'm saying that the more I listen to you rappers, the more y'all making me not like him.
But when you hear Samson and his version of why he don't like him, he makes a very compelling argument. This ain't just fuck Biden or Biden's a bitch, as Misa was saying. This dude gave you the rhymes. We was talking to you just straight up. Let's have a conversation. Like let's talk about why I don't like him. And it made sense. And that is very hard to do. This dude has a gift, and I hope he goes extremely far with the gift. Don't just be content with just throwing out these random videos and then walking away. Like, no, bro, like focus on this. You have a gift.
Did you like the beginning on the screen it says, chances are you feel the same way I do.
Yes. Yes.
And then he just, you know, goddamn Biden. Goddamn Biden. I don't know, these rappers don't like you, Biden. It don't matter how many stimuluses you give them. It don't matter how much extra $300 you give them a month for their kids. It don't matter, Biden. They's not fucking with you. And Kamala, right. I'm sorry, Kamala.
I don't know what the fuck Kamala doing. And I'm saying Kamala. That I'm apolitical. I still don't know what the fuck Kamala's doing, fam.
Kamala, I ain't gonna lie. You got all the black folks throwing up the $2 sign because you in the frat and sororities and you done disappeared. I don't even know. Goddamn. Kamala's with Waldo.
Well, Waldo is hard target.
I'm just saying, Kamala. What? Kamala. I ain't. Look, man. My man, I'm sorry, Samson killed you and he said, we did it, Joe. Oh my God. That's the last goddamn thing I heard Kamala say. We did it, Joe. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We did it, Joe. Kamala. God damn. You gotta come out and do some shit because there is country rap is filleting your boy. Shit. And hip hop ain't jumping on your side, Kamala. Like,
no.
I'm sorry. As an African American, y'all pandered like hell. Y'all got the people stepping and shit. You know, cause she's in a sorority and cute dog stepping and throwing up the rock and Kamala and shit. Kamala done took her stimulus check and got the fuck on, it seems like. I ain't saying that negative about Joe or Kamala. I'm just saying that my TV, in between me watching, you know, Kanan and Power and shit about dope and drugs, I haven't seen Kamala. That's all. Have you seen her?
I have not.
Kamala ain't said nothing about Afghanistan, you know, nothing. Kamala is chilling like a villain. Kamala is with Shakara Richardson.
Who was that?
The track girl.
Oh, that's right.
Kamala is with her.
Wow.
You know how I was behind Shakara Richardson?
Right.
She smoked weed, but she should run. Don't give a fuck about no rules. She was having a hard time. My mama died. And then when Shakara Richardson ran, she got smoked, came in dead last.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did see that.
Yeah, and I was looking in the stands, and Kamara was out there like, go, girl, go. I don't know what the fuck Kamara was. But anyway, Samson got bars, and I agree with you. If you wonder why everybody doesn't like Joe Biden, listen to Samson's 46U13, and he will make it abundantly clear from his perspective. And like he said, I bet a lot of you feel this way too.
Yeah.
He made it. Now, Mises cracked the can. Because I was feeling Mises too.
Right.
But Samson just ripped the goddamn top off the way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm almost, if I hear one more fuck Biden record, I'm going to think Joe need to get in the booth.
We don't want that.
Because, goddamn, Joe, they is fish filleting your ass. For real. I'm glad I'm a felon and I don't vote. All right. Last song of the day. Woo! I like this one.
I hated this one.
What?
I hated it.
Well, you go on first then. Last song of the day, Mr. Dusty Leigh. And the name of this joint is Country Boy Why. I'm gonna let you jump off in there. Shot by my man Breadwin.
I got a Nelly vibe from this record.
What?
Yeah. Nelly.
No. You said you hated it, but you got a Nelly vibe.
I got a Nelly vibe, but I didn't. Dusty's lyrics in this was severely dumbed down. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I wanted him to come with bars, and I should be used to this because he's a party guy and he makes party songs. Let me take a couple steps back. Video wise, it's a great video. They out in the mud and they having fun. And I was waiting on him to get dirty, and he got dirty. But that them overalls and that hat was crisp and clean. So I don't know how long they lasted, but it was real. It looked like a fun environment, and Breadwin conveyed that perfectly in the video. I just wasn't feeling the lyrics. The beat was okay, but the lyrics did nothing for me, and I wanted something more. I've heard so many styles from Dusty. Him dumbed down is probably my least favorite. I don't want him doing party Waka Flocka type shit. I want him I can't say that I don't want him doing that. His tone in this one was a little different. The way that he was rapping, his vocals were a little lower. Like it wasn't hype with it. It was just weird for me. And maybe I need to go give it a couple more listens, and maybe I would like it. But after 2 listens, this wasn't my thing. Sorry, Dusty. I mean, I'm still a fan though, and you still my guy. But this wasn't the thing for me. And shout out to Simple Man for the cameo in the video.
Hey man, Simple Man was going wild.
Yeah, he was probably just as drunk as everybody.
But Simple Man was really going wild. Now, I actually like this record because it was a party record. So I didn't mind the dumbed down lyrics because I know how talented Dusty Leigh is.
Right.
Man, they looked like they were having too much fun. And I did not know that you can twerk in the mud so fluently.
Bruh, she had that thing wide open. My wife said she's probably got mud in places that she don't want it in right now.
Yeah, she got some what the thing, mudfish or what them things that Justin Champagne talked about?
Mud bugs.
She got some mud bugs after that twerk. Like she was twerking, she was splash twerking. Yeah. She was making the mud splash.
Yeah.
But Breadwin, I ain't gonna speak for Spain, but I take it back. You have went and recruited some good twerkers because we talk bad about you, boy, on one of the videos, on the one where you got that side angle on that golf cart. But Breadwin,
when she was shaking her back.
Hey, yeah,
getting them ants off.
She was seizing.
Get them off me. Get them.
She was swatting bees like breaking bees. But Breadwin, you have went and watched all the Magic City tutorials on how to film a twerker, and you were in the game, buddy. Because you made a muddy twerker look real extravagant.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
like, he did. I'm for real. I didn't see nothing but mud and boot tag and water bouncing. But they look like they were having really, really big fun. Again, Breadwin did his thing. I'm glad to see Breadwin doing so many videos, because at first I felt like he was just working a lot with Hard Target, but now it seems like his reach is expanding. We've talked about some, videos he had with Moccasin Creek, now Dusty Leigh. So Breadwin is getting that work, and it's well deserved. He deserves it. And each video it seems like we're reviewing is better.
Agreed. And I hope he doesn't put his career on hold too, though. Because you are a talented artist yourself, so hopefully we'll get some stuff from Breadwin also sometime soon, whenever he got time working with the clients.
Or maybe we'll get, hey Breadwin, I got a little, you remember back in the day they used to have them DVDs?
Uh-huh.
Breadwin might need to do one like the Mud Twerk series.
Mud Twerk series.
I'm sure
we talking about X-rated? What we talking about?
No, just get women twerking in the mud,
Like Girls Gone Wild in the Mud?
Yeah, that is Girls Gone Wild in the mud. N-D-A mud, 2D. In the mud. They can just call it In the Mud. Brought to you by Breadwin and Juice Daily.
Juice Daily?
That's his boy. Can't leave Juice out. So, hey man, I like the record. Now, you know what who I would love to hear on this type of record?
Who that?
And this is going to shock me when I say this, because I'm not going to say Austin Tolliver, because you expect me probably to say Austin Tolliver.
Okay, who that?
On this record, Country Boy Wild, I would like to hear Anthony Beast Mode.
Let me replay this beat. Anthony Beast Mode.
And also, and I got it notated on my notes here. I actually did like the fact that this was a different flow that we've been getting from Dusty Leigh. But it seems that Dusty has mastered quite a few flows, and a lot of people in country rap haven't done that.
Agreed.
There's not a big pile of people who can just go different flows, and Dusty is one of those guys. We've said before, we'll say it again. Dusty Leigh is a star. Maybe they need to do a collab album like called Party Boys with Dusty, Justin Champagne, and Awesome Tyler.
Okay, I can hear Beast Mode on this.
You can hear him on there?
Yeah, I can hear him on this.
One Beast had a set off coming up out the mud, all mad and crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I mean, I like the record. Now I understand why you didn't, because compared to the other things that Dusty has given us, it does seem a little dumbed down. But like my mom say, he let his hair down. I ain't mad at it.
Okay, that's fair.
Not mad at it. All right, now before we get up out of here, before I recap, I got a project of the show, a project of the episode, some little ride out music. And again, we gotta have a contest, man. I gotta name it because I think I say something different every time. But this is by one of my favorite groups in country rap, one of the originators of country rap. Y'all probably wasn't calling them country rap when they started, but their music has never ever swayed and it's always stayed the same. And they're a dope group. Nappy Roots. They have a brand new project called nappy.org. All right, and it's a deluxe edition, which means it has more records. This thing drops September the 17th, 2021. It's 15 songs, and it's 59 minutes and 7 seconds.
I don't see it, fam. What's on the cover?
It has like one of those barcodes on the cover.
I'm looking for it.
I
see it.
Like
I
those
see
scan
it.
codes. And they really don't have a lot of notable features other than they do their lead-off records with Big Rube, which, if y'all know, Big Rube is part of the Organized Noise Dungeon Family crew. He's known for the poetry, so I'm sure he's setting it off with a poem. They have Cujo on here, and everything else is pretty much them. Oh, and they have Rashawn. And we've talked about Rashawn because he's kind of one of those new generational country singers.
Okay.
And everything else is just them and some people that I haven't heard of, so I'm not going to know. But it's almost 60 minutes long, good ride out music. Make sure y'all check it out. Nappy Roots, nappy.org, the deluxe edition, streaming everywhere.
Okay.
All right. If you get a chance to, speaking of Nappy Roots, man, Nappy Roots have their own crafted beer. So if you get a chance, man, get you some Nappy Roots beer because they have gotten into the brewery business and they're making their own Nappy Ale. I'm not sure. I just gave it a damn name. But they definitely, I'm sure I can find it real quick, have their own.
Yeah, we talked about it before. It's like Atlantan something.
Yeah.
Atlantalian shit, something weird. And
a lot of times people think because they're not hearing artists on the radio, like they used to, they think that maybe they've fallen off. But Nappy Roots have definitely still going. Definitely they've lost 2 members, but they still at it, still doing their thing. And
gotcha.
Shouts out to them, man. I think in the end it's called Atlantucky.
Atlantucky. Okay.
Atlantucky. And it's Atlantucky Brewing. All right.
Gotcha.
And it's some crafty rappers making craft beer to drink while making Nappy Roots hits. So they made their own beer, and y'all can definitely go get some. All right. Make sure y'all follow them too on Instagram. All right, man. That's all I got.
I ain't got
anything you want to add?
No, not today.
Okay. All right, man. Good people, good folks. We definitely thank you guys for rocking with us for over 90 episodes. We are vastly approaching 100. And I need to count them up because I'm going to get some balloons or some shit. Maybe a stripper or something.
No.
Maybe I can get a mud twerker or something to twerk for the 100 episodes or something.
No, sir.
I'm going to say this. I just hit my man Carolina Shine up. Mm-hmm. If you're an artist out there, Coca, any of you artists out there, especially if we reviewed you, I completely want to redo my set. I want to take it back to the old school days, like in the basement. I just want posters. But I only want them to be country rap posters of people that we feel are country rap artists. So if you're out there, I got a country poster. I might throw him up there. One of my partners named Matthew McCartney. I might throw him up there. He's not a country rapper, but you know, he sings the blues and country.
Ain't nobody making posters, bro.
What?
Ain't nobody making posters.
They don't make posters no more?
They cost too much. Like you might want to get some CD covers or some shit like that, but ain't nobody making posters no more.
Well, how can I do my background?
I don't know, fam, but the posters, they ain't definitely not in country rap. That's not.
So you mean to tell me the era of postering your whole wall, that is over?
It is. It's not over for a certain demographic, but these guys ain't tapping into that. The only people that will hear that might do that would be Jax and Kid G. Those would be the only ones that would need it, but just because of their fan base. But everybody else, they're not making posters. They just doing merch. That's it.
I ain't gonna hang no shirts on the wall because I wear them.
Right.
I gotta get a Samson shirt. Oh, and anybody, it's a few people asked about the P.O. box.
It's on the website. It's on the website now.
All right, but I'm gonna hit. It's the people who hit me directly. I'm gonna hit you guys. We got the P.O. box set up. If y'all want to send anything, we got some spigot water bottled up. You want us to drink on the show?
That is illegal to send over state lines. You cannot do that.
if you got some dish detergent that you want talked about, that flood up real good, you know, whatever you got, man. Like, we're here to network and make the genre better, and also, you know, ain't no way hip hop should be getting all this shit popping and country rap ain't.
Agreed.
You know? So, you know, if you got a country rap podcast, no. Let me take that back. Reality show. I'm not advertising your podcast. We're not gonna, no, we ain't gonna do that. Would we do that?
I watched a couple, but
would you tell people to watch someone else's?
Yeah, if it was credible.
About country rap?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm not gonna throw shade. We're not a nut job though. We ain't gonna, you know, whack you off just because of who you are. Like, we're not about that life.
Well, we'll co-op it, right? If they advertise us, we advertise them.
They're not gonna advertise us.
Well, we don't advertise them.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna tell you to watch somebody's podcast. I'm gonna be sitting back like, us first.
No. If they are sponsored down, that's a sponsored thing, and they're gonna have to pay for that. Paying for ad placement is one thing, you know, that they're not going to pay us for us to say their name out of our mouths. That's not going to happen.
Well, merch. If you got merch, y'all gonna make me start a goddamn country rap report clothing line. If I keep having to ask about merch and who's out there got merch, and you know, hey man,
it's on the to-do list.
Huh?
It's on our to-do list.
Yeah, man, but we got to come up with a cool name. Like, do you want to wear a country rap report brand?
Yeah, I'm looking at that So Def logo. Our logo can be, that RC could be right there.
Oh, I thought we might call it like spigot water living. For all those people out there who drink spigot water, do you like it better out the green spigot, the black spigot, or the red, or the hose pipe? And I'm telling you, it tastes better if you cut that little metal part off the screw in and just let it come out. Y'all know about that. Y'all see, that's what people say we don't know. Man, we are really Southern.
Yeah.
For real. You don't know Southern living if you ain't never made a go-kart with no motor. Have you ever made one of those?
I ain't never made no go-kart.
Man, we would find wheels, like tricycle wheels.
Right.
Put them on the front and back, create an axis. Man, yeah.
I done made wagons now. I done made little wagons and shit.
No. It's one, I'm putting nobody. No, this is, you get on the top of the hill, you and your partner, and you go. Somebody push you and you go. You probably got a hose pipe as a steering wheel on each side.
What in the country?
No. You never done that?
And never will. That ain't no brakes, bro. No.
Okay, so no one no brakes. No brakes.
It's some Flintstone shit. Your feet, your brakes.
You know what's funny? Everybody out there watching the show, please, if you don't know what it is, please Google the green machine.
Oh, I had one of them now.
Okay, so this was before the green machine.
It was a homemade green machine.
Yes.
I'm sure it was.
Yes, man. Shouts out to Jimmy Lee, my grandfather, who, taught me how to construct my own. God damn, it had a name. I don't remember what we called it back in the day. Yeah, man. Country living if you made your own board games.
No, that's for sure. Done that plenty of times.
And country living if you know how to play hide and go get.
That we're getting a little managed now. Pull it back. Pull it back.
Saying, like,
country living. To teach the kids that one now.
If you know how to play, throw them up, bust them up.
What is that?
These scholars, throw the football up, and then it come down. All y'all be in a circle. You throw it up. One person catch it. Everybody tackle them.
Oh, I never played that.
Well, we call it tackle the man with the ball.
Okay. Never, fam.
Really?
I grew up in Spalding Heights. I know none of that shit, fam. Never.
You didn't play throw them up, bust them up.
I wasn't outside playing a lot though. I was, in the house of grandma watching the stories. I can tell you what went on in all the stories. Though.
Did you watch Red Light, Green Light? Did you play Red Light, Green Light?
I played that now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because if you ain't played Red Light, Green Light, then watch the Squid Game.
Oh no, I saw the preview of that. My kids want me to watch it. It ain't gonna happen.
Yes, but they got a classic. They play Red Light, Green Light in there.
Yeah.
The deadly version. All right, man. That's it. Let's review this thing. All right, we started the entire show off with Shawn Douglas featuring Frank Gwalla. And the name of that joint was Down Yonder. Good, fun video. 2 artists I look forward to reviewing more and hearing more things from. Then we had LOWKEY D.BOONE with All My Life. Another record that just made me reminisce on my life. And I thought it was shot very, very well. I actually really, really like the drone scenes. We don't see a lot of that in country rap. Then we had Samson with 46 = 13, another Forget You Joe Biden record, and definitely paying homage to the 13 soldiers that lost their lives in Afghanistan. And last joint was Dusty Leigh, and that joint was called Country Boy Wow, shot by the great Redwin. All right, man. Everybody out there, do us a big, big favor. Stop what you're doing and go to countryrapreport.com. Okay? Okay. You can catch every episode there. If you want to check us out on Instagram, you can do it there. If you want to check us out on Facebook, you can do it there. If you want to listen to WCRR, you can do it there. If you want to listen to the country rap tunes on Spotify, you can do it there. If you want to check out the huge country rap tune playlist on YouTube, you can do it there. There's no need for you to go anywhere else, not no World Star, not no All Hip Hop. Are we the first country rap dedicated website?
No.
We're not?
Mm-mm.
Who else?
There's one, it was country, I think it's Country Rap News or something similar to that, but yeah, there was a couple.
Is somebody active now?
There was people that were active before us. But we kind of consolidated all of our stuff on one site, but we're not the only one.
Okay.
I think they're backed by Average Show though.
Okay. Well, go to Country Rap Report. All right, and I'll be impressed. Till next time, man. It's your boy Vic XL.
It's your dude Spank.
And always salute and shout out to Heather for making the show better than it would be before we put it out.
Agreed.
Because without her, then we're looking like 2 crazy ass guys. Because y'all have no idea what some of the stuff that might happen. And she makes it look like, I'd be like, God damn.
Yeah.
That was dope. All right, man. We out of here.
Peace.